Hi viewers, welcome to the next video of Python tutorial series. In this video, we will be discussing more about conditions and if statements present in Python. So let's get started.
So conditions in Python, the statements which work based on certain conditions. For example, I am giving a equal to 5, b equal to 6. So let's check whether a greater than b. No, because a is 5 and b is 6. So it has returned me false. So now I am checking b greater than a. Yes, it is true. Now I am checking a is whether it is equal to b. No, it is false. So based on these conditions, we can know whether a given statement is true or false in Python. So basically I'm going to code if statement here. If a greater than b, and I'm hitting enter. As you can see, it has automatically created the indentation for us. So whatever you type below the if condition, if the condition satisfies, it will execute. So this is a simple if statement. So we didn't get anything because a is not greater than b. Now I am assigning a equal to some larger number like 8. Now I am going to execute this statement once again. Now we got the output as a is greater than b because a is having 8 and b is having the value of 6. So there is something else called elif. Elif is nothing but the short form for else and if. So for example, if this if statement fails, it will check for another condition which is present in elif statement. A less than b. Now I am assigning a with some lower value like 3. Now I am executing this piece of code again. So you can see that a is less than b. So it has checked like for the first time if a is greater than b. It is not. So it has come to elif statement. So it has checked a less than b. That is true. So it has executed a is less than b. Another conditional statement is else. It will be executed if all the previous conditional statements are failing. So for example, I am going to give print a is equal to b. Now I am going to assign a with the value of 6, which is equal to b. So now I'm going to execute this statement once again. So you can see that if a is greater than b failed and elif statement is also failed, and only the else statement has got printed. So basically else statement will provide result if all the previous statements are failed. In nested if condition, there will be multiple if statements. One if condition will be inside another if condition. If you want to check one if condition based on another if condition is whether it is satisfied or not, you can do that. For that I am going to introduce one third variable c equal to 8. So I am going to code here if a less than c, print c. So what I'm expecting is it should go through else condition, a is equal to b, and inside that it should check for whether a is less than c, and it should print a is less than c, because naturally c is having 8 and a is having only 6. Yeah, it has printed both the statements. As you can see, a is equal to b, and it has also printed a is less than c. So what are the conditional expressions are there in Python? You can check for less than equal to, greater than equal to, whether both are equal. You can do that, and you can do not equal to. These are the conditional expressions you can code in Python. If you want to check multiple condition in a single if statement, you can give AND conditions and OR conditions. I'm going to code one example for that. Here we have a greater than b. I just want the below statement a is greater than b should execute. Here we have one if condition for a is greater than b. I am introducing one OR condition here. So I just want this to execute if a is greater than b or a is less than c. So let me execute this once again. So as you can see, a is not greater than b, but it is definitely less than c. So the first statement, which is a is greater than b or a is less than c, that got printed. Similar to this, we have one AND condition. AND condition means both of the conditional statements should be true, then only it will execute. But in the other hand, OR condition means either one of the conditions is true, means it will execute. So I am giving AND, but it will not execute. If, as you can see, here the first statement a greater than b and a less than c is not executed because a is not greater than b. It is actually equal to b. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a equal to 7. So now a is greater than b and it is also less than c. So now both the conditions are true and the first statement got executed. A is greater than b or a is less than c. So this is how AND condition and OR condition works. If you don't want to do anything inside an if statement, if you simply want to skip that process, you can use pass statement. For example, I am assigning a equal to 5 and b equal to 4 if a greater than b. If I don't want to do anything, means I can simply give pass, and in else statement I am just printing something. So here, as you can see, there is nothing happened. It just go to next sentence of the program. That's what pass statement does. There is something else called single line if else, which is also called as shorthand if conditions. If you want to code simply a single line inside an if condition, you can do it in one line. For example, I can write print a is greater than b. I just want it to print only when a greater than b, or else print a is less than or equal to b. I'm going to execute this statement. What I'm expecting is a is greater than b should execute, because it satisfies this condition, a greater than b. So as you can see, a is greater than b got executed. Now I'm assigning a with the lesser value of like 2. Now I'm going to execute this once again. Now as you can see, this statement which is present in else condition, a is less than or equal to b, this got printed.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. We have discussed about conditions and if statements present in Python, and in the next video of this series we will be discussing about loops present in Python, such as for loop and while loop. So until then, see you, have a great day.